I made a video yesterday of a cactus soap, and I said I would do another one and try and do a more step-by-step and explain things. And in one of my last videos, someone asked me if I would explain things better, so we're going to give it a try. My table looks a little messy because I have everything out here for you guys, but I don't know if you've seen the other video. But what I did was, I'm hoping you can see all this, I took this mold and I poured a thin layer of white, and I'm going to use this little cutter. I'll make another one here. So there's our clouds, and we'll move this out of the way. And then to make the dirt, I just took in, again, I poured a small layer, and I take a cutting knife. And you could probably get more out of this, but I just took and went like this on each end. It's for the sand or dirt or whatever you want to call it. And then they'll lay in our mold. And then I had made my cactuses ahead of time. There, what I did was I mixed up a little bit of brown or bronzy mica, whatever color you want, and I poured like a teaspoon of the pink Himalayan salt. And I just mixed them in there like that and got them all coated. I've got a few around my plates I'm going to put in. Make sure I get them all. And I just get them all coated like that, and take my paper plate and scoop them out. Try to leave as much of that alcohol in there. It's mica and alcohol in the to make the color. And then just spread them out on here and let them all dry out. And your color will stay on there, and we'll use them once we get to that part. So I'm going to put it to the side. The thing I do is I take and put my fragrance oil in everything I make, like the sand, the dirt, the cactus, the sky. And then I don't fragrance the clear that I'm going to pour on the very top. So we'll go ahead and do our 2 cavities. That. They're going to be going in like this. Okay, that's better. And I'll just take and measure the 2. They should fit in there. I think the blue is hard enough that we're going to take and spritz it. And I'm going to pour just a real thin layer of clear so we can adhere our cloud and the bottom ground. Put that up in there. Up in there. Push them down. It doesn't matter if the soap comes through because we're going to put little stones on there. And we'll go ahead and spritz it again. And I'm going to pour a little bit of soap so when we lay the cactus on there, I don't want any of these clumps coming in there, it's level. And spritz it and get our bubbles out. And I actually think I'm going to take and put some of my little rocks in there while it's wet. Probably be easier to do it by hand. Okay, I'm going to try and hold this up a little bit and pour some base here so we don't have any of the colorant from our salt that's going to spread. Okay, I'm going to let that set up just a minute, and then we're going to even it out and put our cactus in. Okay, spritz it one more time. And I'll slowly go ahead and pour this in. I scented this with Cactus and Sea Salt, same as my other one. Okay, let's cover. There you go. Okay, and then we'll let them set up, then we'll come back and unmold them. I'd turn them for you guys, but I'm afraid I'll turn and make a mess. Okay, we had just finished up making the soap with the large cactus, and I wasn't really happy with it. One thing you need to be careful of is, like, when you pour the cactus and your other parts, you don't want them to be too thick. And that one was kind of thick, so it looked like the cactus was kind of floating around on the top. So we're going to go ahead, do a little bit different design, and try one more and see how it turns out. So we're going to put our blue background in. And I don't have my gloves on, so I will put them on while this sets up. We're going to take and add our bottom ground in. I hope this is cool enough. There we go. Push it down in there. And we'll spritz it, and we're going to fill the rest of this in to even it out. And I decided that maybe clouds weren't the best thing for the desert. So we're going to put a sun in. Okay. Now we're going to even it out so when our cactus goes in, it'll be all level. I scented this again with Cactus and Sea Salt. I've about used it all up. And I took and I painted the flower on the cactus. I don't know if you can see that, so I'm wondering if it's going to run all over when I pour the soap. I think I'm going to test it. Maybe we can coat it so it seals it in. I painted both of them just with the tiny flower, so I think that'll help to seal it in so we don't get it running all over. So we're going to let this set up just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to take and pour a thin layer of soap to put our cactus in, and this time we're going to take and put the rocks on top. I think I'll do one at a time. Okay. I guess the thing you need to remember is just to make sure that your embeds are not real thick. My cactuses could have even been thinner. So I'll put a few in. Don't want that brown on there. Put this little tiny thing here. Okay. So yeah, I didn't want to do that. No, I'm really messing it up. My soap might be cooling off. Actually, we could put some over the cactus on the bottom. Covers it up. And that one I hope gets evened out. There. I'm gonna hurry and pour that side. That side's giving me a hard time. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pour this side because I've got that little wrinkle in this up. And then go that one back. There we go. Looks a little bit more even than the other one. And I like it with the rocks in the front. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to let this get hard, and then we will take both and compare them. See which one came out better. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe. So we've taken and unmolded both of our large cactus soap, and I think I like the second one better. Okay, this is the first one, and as you can see, the cactus was really thick in there. That's why it kind of looks like it's floating more up on top. And this is our second one, and I think I like this one better. The cactus was a little bit more thin, and we had more room to work with different layers in there. So please like and subscribe. Thanks.